What's up, world? I go by the name of Lamar the Preacher, aka Preacher. I'm coming to you live, Fresh Fire Ministries. Real quick, I want to just give you a little quick bio. About Preacher, about Fresh Fire Ministries. Basically started in 2008. I started Fresh Fire Ministries with the whole concept of just taking the gospel industry to a whole nother level. Fresh Fire, you know what I mean? I got the idea and the name from the Holy Spirit. Basically, I was asleep one night and I had a dream, and the dream was about basically, in a nutshell, he was showing me how we can take back what the devil stole using music. And so I came up with the idea of Fresh Fire because my church that I go to, that I came from, that I grew up in, is called Fresh Fire Freedom Fellowship. And so I decided let's take it to a whole nother level. You know, that's a church, but I wanted to start a multifaceted, worldwide outreach organization. So therefore I named it Fresh Fire Ministries, because a ministry is an organization of different things. So basically, I want to take it to a whole nother level. And I'm a preacher, but I'm not a preacher, I'm a rapper. But I preach on rap music. So basically, you know, I came from nothing, man. I went through the struggle, you know what I mean? I grew up in foster care. I was molested as a child. I was severely abused as a child. Bounced from foster home to foster home. Was in the gang, been shot, stabbed, jumped. I done shot people. I done did everything you could think of, pretty much. I done sold a lot of dope, sold a lot of weed. I used to sleep with all these different women and all this type of stuff, right? And then one day, I had enough, man. Enough was enough. And I just really bowed down and gave my life to God, because I had been hearing the word since I was like 12 years old, since I went to my first foster mother. I was 12 years old, and her name is Pastor Jenny Ross, which is the pastor of Fresh Fire Freedom Fellowship. And she had been teaching me the word for a long time. And so after I went through all the things that I was going through, all the things that I had named to y'all, all the crimes and being in and out of prison and using drugs and sleeping with all these different women and selling dope and carrying pistols and all this different type of stuff I was into. Once I couldn't take it no more, I had enough, and I couldn't, you know what I mean? I had enough. It was like I knew it got to be more to life than that. So one day I just was like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a little bit more personal. One day I was sitting in my little sister's apartment and I was smoking a blunt and I was listening to Gucci Mane, and I was in there by myself, and I was just, you know, I was deep in thought, and I was just sitting there and I was just listening to, I think I was listening to I'm a street dude, dog. I'm a street dude, dog. That song or whatever, and I was listening to that, right? And then I just heard a voice loud and clear like, Lamar, this is my last time calling you. After this, you will die. I'm like, man, I ran out on the balcony and I'm looking around. I put the blunt out, ran out on the balcony. I'm like, what's going on? What? Ain't nobody even in here. Boom. So I just brushed it off, went back in there, lit the blunt back up. I got to smoking it again. Then I heard, Lamar, this is my last time calling you. After this, you're gonna die. I say, what? What do you mean after this I'm gonna die? He said, Lamar, after this, you're gonna die. I said, oh man. And right there, for real, that was the beginning of me really just saying, you know what? The signs is all here. I see God really truly calling me. He has already shown me so many different things he wanted me to do for him, as far as, like, for instance, Fresh Fire Ministries, different businesses, different things he wanted me to do for the kingdom. And so basically my whole life consists of my purpose in life. And basically I found out through staying connected to God, learning the word, letting the word renew my mind, letting the word change me. I found out that my purpose in life is to help somebody else. My purpose in life is to minister to a young guy that was like me, who was living like I was living and going through the same type of things I was going through. So, and then once I started to really get into the word and God started to really minister to me and I started to learn what I was here for, all my talents and all my skills started to surface. The more I got connected to the vine, which is Jesus, the more my talents and my skills started to surface. And so I didn't know I can make beats. The beats you hear in the background, me talking, those are all my beats that I made on Fruity Loops Studio 7. And I only been doing it for less than a year. I only been rapping for less than a year. So, basically, that's a little brief history of Lamar JaVale Edwards. I go by the name of Lamar La Preacher. Everybody call me Preacher. So, Fresh Fire Ministries, official, it's established, it's an organization, outreach ministry. Be on the lookout, DJ Church B, Fresh Fire Ministries, mixtape coming soon, My Walk with Christ. Be on the lookout for that. Also, be on the lookout for my first album. It's going to be called The Making of a Preacher. I go by the name of La Preacher, CEO, owner of Fresh Fire Ministries. DJ Church B, co-CEO, Fresh Fire Ministries, international. We worldwide. So be on the lookout for my walk with him and The Making of a Preacher, Fresh Fire Ministries.